What is up, folks? So last year, Jeffrey Gray from Honor Your Oath Civil Rights Investigations was in Dothan, Alabama. Dothan cops are the worst. Oh, Alabama cops are the worst, especially if you're their municipal. Anyway, we're going to do this. We're going to go along with y'all and show y'all where this cop messed up. Let's get it rolling. He was on the sidewalk at a hospital. He was on a public sidewalk recording. I just need to get that out. And I'm going to be talking through this video. If y'all don't like it, the link to the original video is in the description. Y'all can go there and watch it, because the whole point of me being here is to give y'all commentary on the do's and don'ts and the laws of Alabama. I'm no attorney, but the laws are written where the common person can understand them for the most part. There is some that's kind of out there, but for the most part, you can understand it. It's written in a layman's term, especially the Alabama 15-5-30 statute, which controls the Alabama ID law. So let's go.
How you doing?
Can you come over here in front of my car so my camera can watch you, please?
Yes, sir. Am I being detained?
You are. For the duration of this investigation. Can you step over here in front of my
For
camera,
what reason?
please? Sir, I'm investigating a suspicious person.
Okay.
Don't play games with me, okay? I know what you're
I'm
doing.
engaged in lawful activity.
I know what you're doing. You're First Amendment frauditor. I get it.
That's constitutionally protected activity.
First Amendment frauditor. That instantly shows his disdain for the First Amendment. This dude ain't here to do his job. First thing, very first thing of their job is to defend our rights. They swear an oath to defend our constitutional rights. He just spit all over him. This dude needs to turn in his badge and go home. He ain't worth knocking him in the head.
Why am I being detained?
Because you're creating a disturbance. All right, step over here.
This is constitutionally protected activity.
Sir.
You cannot make it a crime.
Supreme Court has already said a constitutionally protected activity cannot be converted into a crime. Just throwing that out there.
Sir, you are creating a disturbance.
What is your name and badge number?
Investigating the disturbance. Okay?
What's your name?
There is case law on it. Y'all can go check it out. I forget which case law it is, but it's there.
Badge number.
Officer Fisher, 1146.
Okay, my name is
Police
Jeff.
Department, K9.
I'm with Penn News
Okay,
Services.
Listen.
I got my ID in my
Stop.
pocket if you want to see
You
it.
don't dictate what happens here. I need to talk to you.
No, the Constitution.
Let me talk to you, okay?
The law and the Constitution
Sir,
dictates what happens. I'm
stop.
on a public sidewalk.
Stop. I
Engaged
know
in
your
Constitution.
game. It's okay.
Then why are you even here?
I don't want to play with this game with you, okay?
If you know my game,
you
then you know I'm...
are intentionally creating a disturbance
No, I'm
in
not.
order to create a lawsuit. That's what you want to do. I get that.
I
I
am...
acknowledge that that is your profession. I understand that is how you make your money.
What law am I breaking?
Doing my job.
What law am I violating?
You're creating.
So this dude just said you're doing it to create a lawsuit, and he just hands him a lawsuit. How dumb! I mean, this dude's IQ's got to be like what, 50?
Creating a disturbance, and you're bothering folks over here.
What
I'm
law
here
am
to
I
investigate why. So,
okay.
What I'm going to do is do a report on this incident to rule you out as potential stalker from one of the employees. If any of these employees get their vehicles damaged.
He just said he knew what he was doing. Called him a First Amendment frauditor. Now his excuse to get his ID is, I don't know if you're stalking somebody. Man, come on, dude. No judge or jury's gonna buy that. Well, some judges may, because you get one of these kangaroo courts, you know.
Or anything, I need to know where to look.
I am
Because it's
engaged.
not normal for somebody to be filming people exiting a hospital. For
Is
all I
it-
know, listen, let me talk. I'm
Okay.
talking,
Go
not
ahead.
you.
Go ahead.
For all I know, you are stalking somebody at the hospital.
Nope.
Either an employee. I don't know that.
Nope.
I don't know you. I'm
Don't
not
know
God.
that. So you don't
I'm
have any
not
reasonable
God,
grounds for...
But I have to investigate.
I'm engaged
And
in a
I'm gonna be doing
lawful,
report on
constitutionally
it.
protected activity, and
telling
I'm
you
going to be on my
doing a
way.
report.
I'm leaving right
I
now.
need your driver's license.
I'm leaving right now.
No, I'm doing a report because I don't know what you are or what you're doing.
If I don't...
Don't know what you are or what you're doing. But again, you just said you thought he was a First Amendment frauditor.
Give me my
For all
driver's
I know.
license, what's going to happen?
Okay, listen, sir.
I asked you a
I've
simple question.
explained to you
And I've told you
I
that...
am investigating
I've told you,
a suspicious
listen.
person
Listen.
who is causing a disturbance at
The
a
ambulance is
private
constantly
hospital.
running the stop sign.
Private hospital.
The ambulance is running the
For
stop
all
sign.
I know, you
I'm
could be
filming
stalking. I don't know you.
Private hospital, not a private street, not a private sidewalk. So this dude done got my brain scrambled, because it just blows my mind how ignorant this guy is.
Okay, I don't know if that's the truth.
Yeah,
you might
fine.
be stalking or harassing an employee or a patron at the hospital.
I'm not.
So
My
I'm
name
going to be doing a report.
My name is
so
Jeff.
that if something
I
comes
work with
up,
Connect News
I
Services.
can go ahead and rule you
and
out.
I'm
or
on your
investigate you
Constitution.
further. Provide me with your driver's license.
I don't
please,
have
for
my
this
driver's
report.
license on me.
Okay.
My name is Jeff.
I've asked you several times to step in front of my
All right,
car
I'll
so
step
that you're
in front
in
of
the
your
camera.
car. Okay.
Stand right there.
All right.
Now, if you don't have
I'm
a
not on
driver's
the
license,
sidewalk now.
then I don't care. I'm not here to harass you about being on the sidewalk. I want this video camera behind you to watch you.
Okay.
Okay? I want it to be catching all of this interaction. You have yours. That's great. That's cool.
I want my camera to see you, but I don't want you out here recording your camera to see everybody else. So now you're doing the exact same thing he's doing. So if he's breaking the law, then so is you. So is you. Not so are you, but so is you.
I look forward to seeing myself on YouTube
I've got to get back to work.
All right? No.
Look forward to seeing myself on YouTube. Of course you do. Because you know exactly who he is and what he's doing.
I got to do my job. You have caused me to come here. That's what you've done. So now I'm here performing my duties,
Can I
and you're
explain
not
to you
going to
what I was
interfere
doing?
with my duties.
Can I explain to you what I was
You're
doing?
going to be providing me with your social security number, your driver's license number if you know it, your date of birth, your address, and your full name.
Alright, let's take a moment to look at this. Let's see. Read the top. Alabama Code 15-5 store 15-5-30 authority of a peace officer stock in question. A sheriff or other officer acting is a sheriff. So they're acting, huh? His deputy or any constable acting within or so any, in other words, any law enforcement. Let's go on down to the bottom bottom four lines. May stop any person abroad in a public place whom he reasonably suspects is committing, has committed, or is about to commit a felony or other public offense and may demand of him his name, address, and explanation of his actions. Alright, that last part, explanation of his actions, is unconstitutional. It's stupid. It should be taken off of there because your Fifth Amendment says you don't have to explain anything. You only have to talk to them. The Supreme Court has said keep your mouth shut. Don't talk to the police. When the Supreme Court tells you that, you listen. But there's nothing there that says anything about a social security number. It says name, address. That's all he's required to give. This dude literally just keeps handing him his qualified immunity. How stupid.
Am I free to go?
No, you are not.
And why am I being
explained
detained?
to you several times
Why am
that
I being
I'm here
detained?
investigating a suspicious person.
Am I going to be arrested if I don't
You
provide you
are
that
starting
information?
to interfere with my investigation. I've explained to you I have to do a report on this, and that's what I'm going to be doing. So don't make this a crime. Allow this to be what it is, where I do a report on the incident, and that's it. Okay, but if you want to interfere with
Don't make this a crime. Just let me violate your rights. Please, please let me violate your rights. Or I'll take you to jail and violate them some more.
me doing
I don't want
that,
to
which
interfere
is
with
my
you.
job.
I want you to do. I
Okay,
want
which
you.
is
Your
my
job is
if
to
you interfere
respect
with
my
that,
rights and protect
it's
my
obstructing
rights.
governmental operations. Do you have any questions about that?
No, I do not.
Okay, good. I'm going to be removing my notepad. I'm going to request that information from
And
you.
if
Are
I
you going
don't,
to provide it?
I'm not
If you don't
refusing.
provide it, then I have already explained to you what I'm here, what I'm doing, what I'm investigating, and the fact that I'm going to be doing a report, which is part of my job. And if you don't provide the information that I'm asking for that report, because you have caused this situation and me to be brought here, yes, you will be arrested for obstructing
My name
governmental
is Jeffrey.
operations.
Under duress.
Stand by.
Okay.
I need to get my notepad. This doesn't have to be this way. I know who
It
you are. I know
doesn't.
what you're doing. Okay, I know
Okay,
what
so you know who I
folks
am.
like you do.
You know what
this.
I'm doing. You know that I'm
I don't know
engaged in
you
constitutionally
specifically.
protected activity.
I don't know you specifically. I
So
know
your qualified
kind, your
immunity
ilk.
is gone, dude.
Look,
Fisher,
bro, I am
your
here
qualified immunity is out the
investigating
window.
a suspicious person
Your qualified
who's performing
immunity
a
is
very
gone.
suspicious act.
Your qualified
You
immunity
can
is
say that
gone.
all you want to,
I
sir.
was
I'm
up
doing
there
my job.
recording ambulances.
You have
Will you be
folks out
quiet
here
for a second for me to
disturbed.
talk,
No,
please?
This isn't
Can
how
I
that
tell
works.
you what I'm trying, Officer Thomas?
I'm not worried about what
The
you're
reason I
trying
was
to
up
do.
there is
I'm
that
worried about what you're
ambulances
doing.
are
He is
running.
not here for you.
Ambulances
You
are running the
engaging
stop
me.
sign.
I am the
Ambulances are running the
primary
stop sign. I'm
person you're speaking
documenting
to.
that. That's why I'm doing it.
That's great.
My name is Jeffrey Marcus
Okay.
Gray.
Jeffrey,
Y'all know Brown v. Texas covers this. He's not. He's completely violating his Fifth Amendment right.
how do you spell Jeffrey?
Jeffrey, and I'm doing this under protest, under duress, and under threat of arrest.
Not threat. Explanation. I've given you an explanation.
No, you
If you tell him you're going to take him to jail if he don't give up his information, that's a threat. Again, his IQ can't be over 50.
just said if I don't
Not
give you this,
threatened you.
if
Not
you don't
threatened
give me
you in
this
any way. What's
information, you're gonna arrest
your
me.
middle name, sir?
Marcus.
Marcus.
Mhm.
Marcus.
That's correct. Last name is spelled Gray.
Gray.
Correct. Born January 8th, 1970. 1870.
Where do you live?
I'm from St. Augustine.
St. Augustine?
Yep.
Is that in Florida?
Yep.
What brings you up to Dothan to film this?
I'm not answering you for the question. Provided my name, my date of
Okay,
birth.
that's fine.
Yeah, I'm toggling these switches on here, so if I accidentally clear my throat in y'all's ear, I apologize. I do dip, and that's why I keep cutting my screen off, but I'm not dipping no more, so that shouldn't be an issue anymore.
That's all I'm giving. And I've told you the reason I'm filming is to film ambulances.
Where do you say that in St. Augustine?
I'm not giving any more
Okay.
information.
Again, I'm conducting an investigation on a suspicious person, and if you are in fact harassing somebody, stalking somebody, planning to assault somebody by filming their freaking daily activities so that you can plan your assault.
This dude is shot out. Talking about a conspiracy theorist.
I want to know where you live so I can go and get you if that ends up happening. So what's your address?
My address is 19.
Jeff cut this out himself. If he wouldn't have, I would have. I mean, why would you want to put your address out there? Or any of your information? You know, get a bigger channel. People start coming to your house.
When am I free to
What's
go?
your phone number?
I have to give you my phone number, man.
Hey, look, I'm doing a report.
Name and address.
It's one of my little things to get this report approved that it has your phone number. You don't want to provide me your phone number, that's fine. What's your
Yeah.
social?
I'd rather not give you my social either.
Well, I have to positively identify you.
There's no law that says you have to give your social. Again, bottom line, name, address. That is Alabama law. Jesus, dude's dumb.
What's your social? You don't have a driver's license, or I would use that.
I don't have my driver's license.
Okay, then that's what I would normally use, but since you don't have that, I have to use
There's
another means.
all these people standing around. I'm
That's
about to
fine.
give you
Let's
my.
step over here and
Okay.
go ahead and give it to me quietly, so that way nobody hears. Do you want to put your phone on mute so YouTube doesn't hear?
No, I'll just edit that out.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right, I got to get back to work, man. I'm only on my lunch break, so the longer this takes, the worse it is on you.
The worse it is on me.
Yeah, the worse it is on you, the more you're going to have to pay out of your pocket because you've already gave your qualified immunity because you're so arrogant, ignorant, and dumb. What crime do you suspect him of committing? You don't. You said, but you could do this. Okay, you don't suspect him of that crime. There's a straight and narrow line when it comes to law. For the most part.
I'm gonna run here.
You guys have body cameras?
Freaking embassy.
Yes.
I'm still waiting on a return of your information. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and explain to you. Well, actually, first I need to know, were you on the sidewalk the entire time?
Yes, sir. Sidewalk.
Okay. So I'm going to advise you, all right? The hospital owns that side of the road and this parking lot, and they don't want you on the property.
Okay.
So obviously,
The hospital don't own the side of the road. There is public access. I hate dumb cops. There's an easement from the center of the road. It's usually 15 to 33 feet. You know, so there's room to walk on the side of the road, regardless whether they own it or not.
you know as well as I do that sidewalks and public roadways are obviously sidewalks and public roadways where you're allowed to be.
Okay, there's a sidewalk that goes down that road. Is that okay?
You're completely good on the
Okay.
public roadways and the sidewalks. Okay. Now, obviously, you understand that your actions are creating a disturbance with the employees and the parishioners of the hospital.
His actions, standing here recording, is creating a disturbance. How does this dude even make it? Never mind. Y'all know they did a study. If you have over 104 IQ, you cannot be a cop. They don't want you questioning laws. They don't want you questioning anything. They tell you if you're supervisor tells you to do something, they want you to be dumb enough to do it. So if you have an IQ over 104, you're not allowed to be a cop. Just remember that.
Whatever you're doing here, regardless, okay, legal reason, I don't know. I'm just
Legal reason, I don't know. See this dude? Look, it's your pension, it's your house, it's your boat, it's your new truck. Everything's on the line, dude. You already gave it all up. He's going to take your qualified immunity. I don't know if Jeffrey's done an update on this video. This video was 2 years ago. I will go look. I can't remember. You know, there's some auditors you just sit around and wait for them to drop a video, and he's one of them that I sit around and wait on. Him, James Freeman, M. Against it, Prez, Majorly Awesome, Rogue Nation, call him whatever you want. I like to watch James Madison, Rights Christian. There's a bunch of them out there, y'all. But you know, there's always 3, 5, somewhere in that area that you just sit around and wait. You can't wait for them to drop a new one because you know it's going to be entertaining, and you know they know what they're doing. So
doing a report on the incident because of the disturbance that's going on. Okay, you do you.
Again, he's saying disturbance. There was no disturbance. He's standing on the side of the road doing what the Supreme Court says he can do. That is not a disturbance.
As long as you stay on the public property and you don't end up bothering anybody, I'm never going to see you again. I hope to God.
I'm free to go.
I'm waiting on your information return. As soon as that information comes back, you're good to go.
Okay?
This is all about running people for warrants. Is all it is. They gotta. It's like crack to them. They gotta have that idea. They gotta have that fix. It's that little power trip that they can get something from you that you don't want them to have.
Yes, stand by. Yes, you are.
Even though they're legally not entitled to.
Murderer,
I do have to get back to work. I do have to get back to work.
Gotta make sure you're not a murderer.
Well, you have to wait on the computer at this point. All right? I didn't create the situation. I'm just here to deal with it.
You did create the situation because you could have simply walked up and said, "What are you doing?" "I'm filming." "What are you filming?" "I'm filming it." "Okay, have a nice day." End of discussion. You created the situation.
Do you have any questions?
Yeah.
Again, my name is Officer Fisher, ID number 1146 with open.
Officer Fisher, just fishing. No wonder his name is Fisher.
Police department's coming in.
Okay, thank you.
I'm not going to take up too much of your time. I'm just waiting on this return. As long as they don't take too long, I'll get you on your way. If they start taking too long, I'm going to get you.
All right, y'all. We all know nothing come back. Jeff ain't got nothing on him. He's straight up. So while I finish going through this, if y'all want to watch it, go there and watch it. Like I said, I'll put the link in the description so y'all can go check him out. If you ain't subscribed to him, y'all get subscribed. He does some really good work. He supports our veterans. He honors them. He's a veteran himself. And these cops just need so much training, y'all. They have no idea. I don't even know if, you know, Alabama cops are worse. I don't even know if they've ever read the statute. They say reasonable articulable suspicion, and that's all they read. They don't read the of a crime part. They have no idea what it means. And the reason they keep doing this is because these little kangaroo courts let them get away with it, and people don't know their rights. So read your state statutes, your state ID statutes, just learn your rights. That's all I can tell y'all. Learn your rights, know your rights, stop letting them violate your rights. And just don't let them do it no more. I mean, until and when I say we, everybody steps up and puts a stop to this, because no 1 or 10 people is going to do it. Now, if we take enough qualified immunity and make the municipalities pay out enough in lawsuits, they'll get the hint, and they'll get tired of it, and they'll start training them a little better. But until then, nothing's going to happen. So y'all remember, learn your rights, stand on them, and you don't have to go to jail. If they threaten you with arrest, hey, give them your ID or give them your name and address. And if they want to push it further with your social security number, say you're not entitled to that under my state statute, And if they keep pushing, give it to them. There's no need in going to jail. I'm not an attorney by no means, but law is common sense if you read it. If you'll sit back and read it. Like I said, some of these municipal courts will violate your rights too. But if you take it above that to the appeals, then 99.9% of the time, the judge is going to read the law as it's done, as it's written. But anyway, I'm going to get off of here. Y'all have a good one, and we will see y'all next round. Y'all stay out of trouble.